Hello friends, welcome to Single Player. If you are looking for some thrilling and immersive games to play on your PS5, you might want to check out the action-adventure genre. This genre combines elements of action, exploration, puzzle solving, and storytelling to create engaging and diverse experiences. Whether you want to play as a Viking warrior, a space explorer, or a superhero, there is an action-adventure game for you on PS5. In this video, we will review some of the best action-adventure games on PS5 that you can play right now or look forward to in the near future. We will also highlight some of the features and benefits of playing these games on the PS5, such as enhanced graphics, performance, and haptic feedback. So, without further ado, let's begin our quest. In this video, you'll find a list of the top 15 best action-adventure games on PS5. Stray is a unique and immersive game that lets you experience the world through the eyes of a cat. You play as a furry feline who finds itself in a mysterious cyber city populated by robots and mutants. You must explore the neon-lit alleys, solve puzzles, and evade enemies with the help of a friendly drone named B12. The game features stunning graphics, realistic animations, and a captivating story that will keep you hooked until the end. The game is not only a visual treat, but also a gameplay delight. You can interact with the environment in various ways, such as scratching, meowing, jumping, and hiding. You can also use B12 to hack into devices, store items, and communicate with other characters. The game offers a perfect balance of action, stealth, and exploration, as you uncover the secrets of the cyber city and find your way back home. Stray is a must-play game for cat lovers and adventure fans alike. Hogwarts Legacy is a game that every Harry Potter fan should play. It is an immersive, open-world action RPG that lets you create your own character and explore the wizarding world in the late 1800s. You can learn spells, brew potions, grow plants, tend to magical beasts, and choose your own destiny. You can also interact with familiar and new locations, such as Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, the Forbidden Forest, and more. The game is stunningly beautiful and realistic, thanks to the power of the PS5. You can feel the vibration and trigger effects of the DualSense wireless controller as you cast spells and battle enemies. The game also features exclusive content for PlayStation users, such as a haunted Hogsmeade shop quest and a hippogriff mount. Hogwarts Legacy is a game that will make you feel like you are living in the Harry Potter books. It is a game that you will not want to miss. A Plague Tale Requiem is a stunning sequel to the acclaimed adventure game A Plague Tale Innocence. It follows the journey of Amicia and Hugo, two siblings who must survive in a brutal world infested by swarms of rats and hostile humans. The game combines stealth, action, and puzzle-solving elements, as well as a gripping story that explores themes of family, faith, and sacrifice. The game takes advantage of the PS5's power and features, delivering impressive visuals, immersive sound, and responsive controls. The game also supports the DualSense wireless controller's vibration function and trigger effect, enhancing the gameplay experience. A Plague Tale Requiem is a must-play for fans of the genre and newcomers alike. It is a masterpiece of storytelling and gameplay that will keep you on the edge of your seat until the end. Hitman World of Assassination is the ultimate spy thriller adventure that lets you become Agent 47, the world's most notorious assassin. This game combines the best of Hitman, Hitman 2 and Hitman 3, including the main campaign, contracts mode, escalations, elusive target arcades and featured live content. You can travel across more than 20 locations, from Paris to Mumbai, and use your creativity and skills to eliminate your targets in various ways. Whether you prefer stealth, action or disguise, you have the freedom of approach to execute your missions as you see fit. The game also introduces a new mode called Hitman Freelancer, which adds roguelike elements and deep strategic planning to the gameplay. You can create your own custom agent, choose your gear and perks, and take on randomly generated contracts with different objectives and conditions. You can also upgrade your agent and unlock new items as you progress through the mode. Hitman Freelancer is a fresh and challenging way to play on your own terms and test your abilities as a hitman. If you are a fan of the Hitman series or looking for a thrilling action-adventure game, you should definitely check out Hitman World of Assassination on PS5. Star Wars Jedi Survivor is a stunning sequel to the critically acclaimed Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. The game continues the story of Cal Kestis, a former Padawan who survived the purge of Order 66 and became a powerful Jedi Knight. The game delivers an immersive and cinematic experience that will make you feel like you are part of the Star Wars universe. The game features breathtaking visuals, smooth gameplay, and a rich narrative that expands on the lore and characters of the Star Wars franchise. You will explore new planets, encounter new enemies, and master new Force abilities and lightsaber styles. The combat system is fluid and responsive, allowing you to unleash devastating combos and unleash the full potential of the Force. The game also offers a lot of customization options for Cal, his lightsaber, and his droid companion BD-1. Whether you are a fan of Star Wars or not, you will find something to love in this game. Star Wars Jedi Survivor is a must-play for anyone who enjoys action-adventure games. Death Stranding Director's Cut is a stunning action-adventure game that takes full advantage of the PS5's capabilities. The game offers a rich and immersive experience that will keep you hooked for hours. Whether you are exploring the vast and beautiful landscapes, delivering cargo to connect the fractured society, or fighting against hostile forces, you will feel every moment with the DualSense's haptic feedback and adaptive triggers. The game also features 3D audio support, faster loading times, and 2 graphics modes to suit your preference. The Director's Cut also adds a lot of new content and enhancements to the original game. You can enjoy new story missions, weapons, vehicles, and tools that expand your gameplay options. You can also test your skills in the firing range or the fragile circuit racing mode, or revisit boss battles in the new replay feature. The game also improves the UI and adds more customization options for your character and equipment. Death Stranding Director's Cut is a must-have for fans of the genre and the visionary director Hideo Kojima. Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition is the ultimate version of the acclaimed hack-and-slash game that delivers stunning visuals, smooth gameplay, and new features. The game runs at up to 120 frames per second on the PS5, making the action more fluid and responsive than ever before. The game also supports ray tracing, which enhances the lighting and shadows to create a more realistic and immersive experience. The game introduces Virgil as a new playable character, who is Dante's brother and arch-rival. Virgil has his own unique moveset and abilities, such as the Yamato Sword, the Beowulf Gauntlets, and the Mirage Edge Blade. He can also use his Devil Trigger to transform into a powerful demon form or unleash his Sin Devil Trigger for even more damage. The game also features a new legendary Dark Knight mode, which is an extremely challenging mode that pits you against hordes of enemies on screen. This mode will test your skills and strategies as you face off against countless foes. Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition is a must-have for fans of the series and newcomers alike. It offers a thrilling and satisfying action-adventure game that showcases the power of the PS5. The game has a captivating story, memorable characters, diverse gameplay, and a rocking soundtrack. If you are looking for a game that will make you feel like a badass demon hunter, look no further than Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut is a PS5 action-adventure game that offers a stunning and immersive experience of feudal Japan. The game follows the story of Jin Sakai, a samurai who must adapt to a new way of fighting as he defends his home from the Mongol invasion. The game features a vast open world, dynamic combat, stealth mechanics, and a rich narrative that explores the themes of honor, loyalty, and sacrifice. The Director's Cut version of the game adds new content and enhancements that make it even more enjoyable and rewarding. The game includes the Iki Island expansion, which introduces a new story chapter, new characters, new enemies, new locations, and new activities. The game also takes advantage of the PS5's capabilities, such as 4K resolution, 60 FPS, haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, 3D audio, and faster load times. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut is a must-play game for fans of action-adventure games and Japanese culture. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection is a must-have for fans of the series and newcomers alike. It offers two of the best games in the franchise, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End and Uncharted The Lost Legacy, remastered for the PS5 console with stunning visuals and performance. Whether you play as Nathan Drake or Chloe Fraser, you will be immersed in thrilling stories, breathtaking environments, and exhilarating gameplay. The collection showcases Naughty Dog's mastery of cinematic storytelling and action set pieces. You will explore ancient ruins, chase down enemies, solve puzzles, and uncover secrets, all with fluid combat and traversal. The PS5 features enhance the experience with fast loading, haptic feedback, and adaptive triggers. You can also choose from 3 visual modes to suit your preference: Fidelity, Performance, or Performance Plus. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection is a treasure worth seeking. The Last of Us Part 1 is a masterpiece of storytelling and gameplay that deserves to be experienced by every PS5 owner. The game follows the journey of Joel and Ellie, 2 survivors of a fungal outbreak that had turned most of humanity into mindless zombies. Along the way, they face dangers, moral dilemmas, and emotional moments that will make you laugh, cry, and cheer. The PS5 remake of The Last of Us Part 1 is a stunning upgrade from the original PS3 version. The game features enhanced visuals, fast loading, haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, and 3D audio that immerse you in the post-apocalyptic world. The gameplay has also been improved with modernized mechanics, better controls, and more accessibility options. Whether you are a fan of the original or a newcomer to the series, The Last of Us Part 1 is a must-play game that will leave you breathless. Horizon Forbidden West is a stunning and immersive action-adventure game that takes you on an epic journey across a post-apocalyptic world. You play as Aloy, a brave and resourceful hunter who faces new threats and mysteries in the Forbidden West, a vast region of diverse landscapes and ecosystems. You can explore the open world at your own pace, using a variety of weapons, tools, and skills to fight against fearsome machines and human enemies. You can also dive into the depths of the ocean, glide through the air, and climb any surface with ease. The game is a sequel to the critically acclaimed Horizon Zero Dawn, but it also stands on its own as a captivating and rewarding experience. The story is engaging and well-written, with memorable characters and surprising twists. The graphics are breathtaking, with realistic lighting, shadows, and reflections. The sound design is immersive, with dynamic music and realistic sound effects. The gameplay is smooth and responsive, with a performance mode that targets 60 frames per second on the PS5 console. Horizon Forbidden West is a must-play game for fans of action-adventure games and sci-fi stories. It is one of the best PS5 exclusives available, and you can get it now for a great price. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart is a stunning and exhilarating action-adventure game that takes full advantage of the PS5's capabilities. The game features a captivating story that spans multiple dimensions, with new and familiar characters, witty humor, and thrilling gameplay. You can play as both Ratchet and Rivet, a new female Lombax from another reality, and switch between them seamlessly as you explore vibrant and diverse worlds, each with their own challenges and secrets. You can also use the DualSense wireless controller to feel the haptic feedback and adaptive triggers of your weapons, gadgets, and vehicles, enhancing your immersion and enjoyment. The game is a visual masterpiece, with gorgeous graphics, smooth animations, and impressive effects. The game uses the PS5's SSD to enable fast loading times and instant transitions between dimensions, creating a seamless and dynamic experience. The game also offers a variety of modes to suit your preferences, such as Performance Mode, Fidelity Mode, and Photo Mode. You can customize your gameplay with accessibility options, difficulty settings, and gameplay modifiers. Whether you are a fan of the series or a newcomer, you will find something to love in Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. It is one of the best PS5 games available and a must-play for anyone who enjoys action-adventure games. Dead Space is a remake of the sci-fi survival horror classic that offers a deeper and more immersive experience than ever before. The game features stunning graphics, atmospheric audio, and improved gameplay that stay faithful to the original vision. You play as Isaac Clarke, an engineer on a mission to repair a massive mining ship, the USG Ishimura, only to find out that it has been overrun by horrific creatures called necromorphs. You must use your engineering tools and weapons to fight your way through the ship and uncover the dark secrets behind the disaster. Dead Space is a game that will keep you on the edge of your seat with its intense action, terrifying enemies, and gripping story. The game is not for the faint of heart, as it will challenge you with its strategic dismemberment system, limited resources, and unpredictable jump scares. The game also offers a variety of modes and difficulties to suit your preference and skill level. If you are looking for a thrilling and immersive horror game that will make you feel like you are in a movie, then Dead Space is the game for you. Resident Evil 4 is a masterpiece of survival horror that has been remade for the PS5 with stunning graphics, immersive gameplay, and thrilling story. The game follows Leon S. Kennedy, a former police officer who is sent to rescue the president's daughter from a cult in a remote European village. Along the way, he faces hordes of infected villagers, mutated creatures, and sinister conspiracies. The game is a perfect blend of action and horror, with tense combat, clever puzzles, and memorable boss battles. The PS5 version of Resident Evil 4 adds new features and enhancements that make the game even more enjoyable and replayable. The game supports 4K resolution and 60 frames per second, making the visuals more crisp and smooth. The game also features adaptive triggers and haptic feedback, giving the player more feedback and immersion. The game also includes a new VR mode that lets the player experience the game in a whole new way. Resident Evil 4 is a must-play game for fans of horror and action games, and the PS5 version is the definitive way to experience it. God of War Ragnarok is a masterpiece of storytelling, gameplay, and visuals that surpasses its predecessor in every way. The game follows the epic journey of Kratos and Atreus as they explore the 9 realms of Norse mythology, facing new enemies, allies, and challenges along the way. The game delivers a satisfying conclusion to the Norse saga of the series, while also leaving room for future possibilities. The game features stunning graphics that showcase the power of the PS5, with realistic lighting, shadows, and textures. The combat is fluid and responsive, with a variety of weapons, abilities, and strategies to choose from. The game also offers a rich and immersive world to explore, with secrets, puzzles, and side quests to discover. The game is a must-play for fans of the series and newcomers alike, as it offers an unforgettable experience that will keep you hooked until the end. Okay friends, so that was our version of the top 15 best action-adventure games on PS5. If you have any questions, suggestions, criticisms, or in your opinion there are other best PS5 action-adventure games that should be on that list, don't hesitate to write them down in the comments below. Of course, we will provide more game information in the future, so subscribe and keep watching Single Player to get other interesting game information from us. Thanks for watching and see you next time.